Welcome to Focus Gaming News, where today our focus is on Booming Games, who have an exciting new title just released, Ronaldinho Spins. Here to join us today are Nemanja and Moritz from the developer. Thanks for joining us, guys. How are you?
Thanks for
Very
having
well,
us.
thank you.
Great.
Good, good. Well, Ronaldinho Spins arrives just as all eyes are on Ronaldinho's native Brazil, of course. Perfect timing, would you say?
Yes, of course. I mean, we've been focusing heavily on the Brazilian market and South America as a whole. Our commitment to this region has always been strong because we see a lot of potential and passion from the audience here. So then we got this amazing chance to partner with Ronaldinho, one of the biggest idols, not just in South America, but worldwide. So his legendary status aligns perfectly with our goals and our desire for bring a top tier entertainment to our audience. And I think this partnership is perfect, is a perfect fit, and the timing was a happy coincidence, I would say. We're thrilled to work with Ronaldinho to provide an even more exciting and engaging experience for all kind of players and also for the fans here. Yeah.
But it's certainly an attention-grabbing partnership. Let's dive into the specifics of the game a little bit. Can you tell us about the features of the game?
Of course, the game primarily, although we were working with such a great brand and we wanted to bring this premium feel to it, we first and foremost wanted for the player to experience great gameplay and to see the win potential of the game, to be entertained and to play on a mechanics that is going to grasp them, understand how big they can win. And then we wanted to combine that with the sports theme, which is always a bit tricky to build. And on top of that, we needed to introduce Ronaldinho as who is this larger than life a figure within the football community. So billions of people know who he is, and we needed to basically use him as a platform to design our game in the best possible way. So the features are fairly simple. Basically, anytime you see Ronaldinho on the screen, that's basically expanding wild. You can get this expanding wilds in Reels 2, 3, and 4. The game is fairly dynamic. This feature happens quite often, and you quite often get a decent wins in the base game, while chasing the bonus, obviously, with 3 or more scatters. So landing 3 or more scatters will bring you to the free spins. And then again, in the free spins, we wanted the mechanic that is easy to understand. We have a mechanic with upgrading major or high symbols. So each time that Ronaldinho lands on the screen again, so we are using his presence, and you're using him as a trigger for the feature. Basically, each time he lands on the screen, you get extra free spins, and you also upgrade the symbol further. And the entire objective of the bonus is basically to upgrade all the symbols so they are Ronaldinho, who is the top symbol as well. So ultimately, you're playing with wilds and top symbols, and that's where the win potential of this game lies. So very straightforward features. And then also on top of that, for the regions that allow bonus buys, we wanted to throw in the mix 3 different bonus buys. So you can purchase a bonus, which basically triggers just like a normal free spins. Then you can purchase a bonus that upgrades a certain amount of symbols. And then you can purchase a bonus with 4 symbols already upgraded, which really boosts your bonus further and kind of creates this super bonus element where it is feel very close to obtaining this great scenario of having Ronaldinho and Wilds only on the screen, and obviously that's where your max exposure can be achieved.
Excellent. As you say, it is a tricky theme sometimes for a game. What were the main things that you considered in the design of this game?
Well, we wanted to get the player fully immersed in the game. We wanted to have a slot that still plays as a slot so the player can focus on the features and understand the features easily. But also we wanted to add this premium shin to it, meaning we wanted to have a player immersed in the football game. We added lots of voiceovers, so you can basically feel as if you're watching interactive football game to a point. We also localize these voiceovers to Portuguese, so South American markets as well have this localized. So this experience is not only for the primarily English speaking markets, so that's just one element of it. And then Ronaldinho was the biggest challenge, like how to translate, again, as I said, his greatness and magic and then this persona into a game. And I think we did a great job there by, again, connecting it to the win potential, to the main game features. Within the game itself, we quite often show him during the transitions. We have quite a few nice animations where during win celebration, win events, we are also showing some of his magic. So he's scoring goals. We are even capturing his persona with his iconic celebration gesture. So all these things back together make really, really nice premium game that we have a high expectations for. It's already working well for us, and we are expecting the global release will keep performing in the same manner.
Great stuff. Latin America in general is attracting a lot of focus at the moment. Do you think that this game and more generally football as a sport is a good way to appeal to players in the region and maybe to bring sports bettors to casino offerings?
I think yes, absolutely. Football is more than just a sport in South America. It's a huge part of the culture and the major passion of many people down there. So sports in general hold a significant place in the hearts of the people, I think. And Ronaldinho creates the sweet spot, not only because of his incredible talent, but also because of his life story, you could say. He came from challenging circumstances and together with his brother built up his career throughout hard work and talent. So he was and still is the idol for millions of people in South America and even around the world. So his personal journey from a simple background to become a global star really connects with fans and people in general. So this makes the game a great way to reach players in the region by combining the love for football with the thrill of online casino. So I think that's a great connection, and we really believe we can offer a top-notch entertainment that appeals to both sports fans and also to players.
And how does the title fit into Booming Games' growing portfolio?
I think the title itself fits really well. This is a mechanic that would kind of fit well with everything else that we are doing. We want diverse portfolio. We want a portfolio that pretty much touches on all kinds of mechanics and themes. But in this particular case, again, as I mentioned, sports games are very tricky to make, but I think that this was a great platform for us and that we did a good job. And now, because obviously this is just the first entry in the series of games that we are going to create with Ronaldinho, and obviously we're the first one to do this game, to actually do a game with the Ronaldinho brand. We're going to extend it further and explore further venues of how we can expand the gameplay and connect Ronaldinho again to the win potential and this amazing story that Moritz already mentioned. So we have quite a few ideas about how this will pan out in the future and within our expansion of our existing portfolio.
Okay, excellent. Well, congratulations on the game. Is there anything else that you can add at the moment about the company's upcoming plans?
Yeah, I mean, like Nemanja just rightfully said, I mean, this is just the first game out of a series which we are planning with Ronaldinho. So we have many more stuff and games in the pipeline. So with one additional Ronaldinho game coming already this year, and then we move on next year. But we are also talking to several well-known personalities to expand our partnership with celebrities, influencers, and you could say inspirational people to entertain our players. I think that's a great trend which we want to use here. And this approach fits really well with our flexibility to meet the growing demand for customized products for the operators, right? So helping them to promote their brands and to stand out from the usual content. I think that's really important nowadays to attract even more players. And yes, this is definitely something we want to build on further.
Excellent. Well, we certainly look forward to seeing all of the forthcoming games from Booming Games. Well, thank you both. Thank you, Nemanja and Moritz, for joining us today.